Welcome to battle number 2 of the first set of the FnF Victory Road Draft League quarterfinals. This is once again pitting Tiller versus Startoad, Downtown Darmanitan versus Detroit Dunsparces respectively. The teams seem to be mostly the same. Tiller's team is the same Pokemon. Startoad actually changed his team a bit. He took out Zapdos and now Celesteela is there. Otherwise, everything is the same. Same Mega Pokemon, same Z Crystals. So we can possibly see a battle similar to the last one, or we could see something change up. Again, maybe the movesets, the items, the natures, the EVs, anything can change on these Pokemon. So this will be an exciting match. I think Startoad will probably be aware that his biggest problem in the last match, which was a 5-0 victory for Tiller, was Tapu Koko. I think Tapu Koko was the big problem. Executor Alola actually posed a big problem as well, but I think maybe Weezing could give it a better matchup this time around, or Goodra if it lacks a dragon move. So we'll see about how he handles that. If Tiller wins one more, he wins the set and moves on to the semifinals. If Startoad wins this one, he gets to have one more battle to show that he has what it takes to get to the semifinals. Either way, we're bound to have an exciting match between the two teams. Let's see how they go about this and how different this battle is than the first time around. And I think we're ready to begin. Alright, indeed. Tapu Koko is the first one to come out. Pelipper is the first one to come out on Startoad's team. Blackbird the Tapu Koko sniped the Pelipper. I think that's a reference to the fact that Startoad sniped Pelipper from Tiller, because Tiller had Pelipper in the preseason draft league and wanted it again, I think, this time. Tapu Koko going for that Volt Switch, switching out to a Pokemon that can handle Goodra. Bisharp is the one he chooses. So far, it's looking pretty similar to the last match, at least in the beginning. Yep, a knockoff, taking away that Assault Vest once again, and Hidden Power once again taking down Mr. 1, the Bisharp. This is like exactly the same as the last match almost. We could see Golisopod come out to do a quick priority move to finish off Goodra, or we could see maybe Tapu Koko come out once again. And indeed, it's Tapu Koko who comes out. Then the deja vu I'm experiencing right now. Goodra hanging in there with 1%, and a Thunderbolt's going to do it in. In comes Swampert, Blue Hulk the Swampert. Will he go for the Waterfall this time instead of the Ice Punch? Mandibuzz, Vicky comes out to take on Swampert. Earthquake is not going to hit Vicky. Will Celesteela come out? Celesteela comes out to face Vicky. A foul play is going to do about 25%. And in comes Tapu Koko. Celesteela is going to set up Leech Seed. Will we see the switch to Mega Swampert? Executor Alola is the one to come out, taking an Earthquake. Celesteela was not scared for Tapu Koko. Stunspore is going to prevent... Substitute is going to prevent Stunspore from working, and an Air Slash is going to bring down Executor Alola to 28%. This is within KO range, I think, of Air Slash, even with the light screen up. Tapu Koko comes in once again, taking an Air Slash. It only does 11%, but an Earthquake could hit. I think Tapu Koko is probably going to Volt Switch out. Indeed, that's what happened. Volt Switch hits. Will Executor comes back in. Leech Seed does not affect it because it is immune. And an Air Slash is going to take down Executor Alola. The special defense of Celesteela is now up 1, and Zygarde 10% comes out. In comes Pelipper, and Zygarde's going to go for the 1,000 arrows. It does about 48% to Pelipper. I think it might be able to take another one. Celesteela really helping Startoad in this matchup, I think. And in comes Golisopod to take a... Oh, to take nothing, actually, because Pelipper went for the Roost. Pelipper probably going to go for the Hurricane now. First impression, not going to do too much damage. Hurricane's going to hit hard, even with the Citrus Berry. Hard enough for Golisopod to be switched out into Tapu Koko. And Protect to scout out that Thunderbolt. But now that Pelipper has scouted out the Thunderbolt, it might be a little obvious if he goes for the Mega Swampert to come in. Celesteela is the one to come in instead. And Thunderbolt's going to take it down. It's super effective one-hit KO. Mega Swampert is in, taking advantage of that rain. Will it go for the Waterfall? Mandibuzz comes out. Vicky taking the Waterfall. It does about 38%. Porygon Z is the one to come out. Vicky goes for the Roost, and now Porygon Z is free to set up that Z conversion. This is a good time for Porygon Z to set it up. No real big offensive threat out, so it can go for that Z conversion into the Electric type, and Foul Play is not going to do too much, 70%. Porygon Z is free to use Thunderbolt. I think Ice Beam actually might be the smarter move. And Electric Surge is now up from Tapu Koko. Ice Beam is going to take down Tapu Koko. And in comes Golisopod. It is probably going to be hoping that a first impression can take down this Porygon Z, who otherwise might be able to take it. And it doesn't, so Thunderbolt's going to take down Golisopod. In comes Zygarde 10%, probably with an Extreme Speed. And Extreme Speed is enough to take down Porygon Z. Swampert is the next one to come in. It will go for the Ice Punch, I think. Vicky is out, taking a Rock Slide. It does about 32%. In comes Pelipper. And Pelipper's going to take the Toxic. Vicky going for the Roost. I think it's going to try to Scald out this Toxic. Will it Scald burn? Scald indeed burns. Now that Mandibuzz is burned, Weezing comes in. Fart the Weezing. Mandibuzz is going to have a really hard time taking down this Weezing. Foul Play doing about 6%. Thunderbolt's going to do 30%. I don't think Mandibuzz is going to be able to take down this Weezing. It's going to be up to Zygarde 10% to be able to. Blue Hulk, the Swampert comes in. Mandibuzz has some trouble. Ice Punch taking it down. Roost is going to allow it to recover. It is really trying to stall out that rain, I think. And a Rock Slide is going to hit 31%. Mandibuzz flinched. I think this is what Tiller was looking for. Rock Slide going down to 31%. Mandibuzz doesn't flinch this time, though. Roost is going to bring it up to 77%. And Roost still has 11 PP, so we might see a little bit more PP stall going on. This time, another flinch from Rock Slide. And Ice Punch is going to take it down to 5%, but it's going to Roost once again. Tiller going for that stall. But this flinch is the fatal one because Mandibuzz will not be able to roost again. And indeed, it goes down to the Ice Punch from Mega Swampert. Sigurd comes out. In comes Pelipper to set up that final rain. And an Outrage is going to take Pelipper down to 8%, barely hanging on. And Outrage is going to hit again to take down Pelipper, but now Sigurd is confused. In comes Swampert to take advantage of that rain. Ice Punch is going to take down Sigurd, and a 2-0 victory for Startoad. The score is now 1-1 in this set. It looks like Startoad learned what he needed to do to take on Tiller. Will Tiller make any adjustments to his team to be able to take down this new and improved Startoad team? This is really intense first set of the quarterfinals. Anything could happen in this next battle. I think that it's going to be a close one. It's going to be a really interesting battle, and let's see how it goes. Will Tiller have an answer to Celesteela and this new team synergy? Find out. It'll happen soon.